Cold and dry for now. Nor'easter at the end of the week. It's meteorologist Joe Martucci here. People have been asking about what's going to happen Thursday into Friday. Short answer, mostly rain for us here, but let's show you what's going on. High pressure systems over us on Wednesday evening. Low pressure systems out in the plains. Now, as we go forward overnight into Thursday morning here, that low pressure system makes its way to near Chicago, but we're still going to start to get the rain from this. I think snow really is going to stay just to our west. If you're in the northwest corner of New Jersey, if you're in those northwest Philly suburbs, I think you see snow. But for us, it should be plain rain. What this system is going to do is eventually transfer its energy over to a low pressure system just offshore. It's called a Miller B type system. And that low pressure system will go right over Jersey, give us a pounding rain with wind as we go Thursday night into early Friday. And eventually it goes into New England as we kick off our weekend. Taking a look at our snow to come here, you see just Hapaka on a 0.7, Ramapo at 0.4 inches. So, some rain in the northwest corner of the state, but nothing for most of New Jersey here. Here's a look at our high temperatures today across the area. Generally 40 to 45 degrees, about seasonable for this time of the year. A little bit cooler than average, 5 to 10 degrees below average in those areas that you see shaded in blue. We go into Tuesday, high pressures large and in charge over us here. Big high pressure centered over Ontario, Quebec. And then you see little high pressure systems, that's snaking high pressure going all the way down the coast here, keeping those two storms both to our east and to our west. This is a very amplified jet stream. And what I mean by that is the jet stream is going over the low, under the high, and then over the low again. And that's what we'll see as we go forward into the week here. Now, we look at our future cast for tonight. Pretty much just a clearing sky for us here. No big deal. Tuesday is going to be beautifully bright. We'll see plenty of sunshine around. But here comes the clouds ahead of that next storm system. Wednesday is going to be a day with increasing, thickening clouds. It's going to be a dry day, though. Good for outdoor work. Just going to be on the cooler end here. And then as we go into Thursday, here comes that rain knocking on the doorstep at 8 a.m. here. We get to noon. It's working itself more into the region. Notice that snow and mix to our north and west. And then it's just a plain rain for us. It's a windswept rain with some coastal flooding as we go into Thursday night and into Friday morning here. Really doesn't get itself out of here until sometime later in the morning on Friday. And it's still going to remain windy throughout Friday as well. Here's a look at our wind gusts as we go throughout this storm here. 25 to 30 miles an hour as we go into your Thursday morning. But once that rain really gets going, so do the winds. Winds will be gusting in the 30s Thursday afternoon. 40 to 45 miles an hour as we go into Thursday night. You see that 50 from the east in Cape May as we go into Friday. And there should be coastal flooding at this time too. Minor stage coastal flooding. So you got the steady rain, you got the strong winds, and you have the coastal flooding. Just going to be a mess. But hey, it's nor'easter season. This is what we get. And then as we go into Friday morning, you see those stronger winds moving up the coast. And then you see a flip as we go further to the south. That's that low pressure and those swirling winds moving through the state. And as we go into our Friday afternoon, it's going to be a blustery afternoon, but just not as strong as what we will be seeing as we go into Thursday night. So low temperatures on Monday night, kind of all over the place. 20 in Hamilton, those rural pine barrens where the sandy soil really cools off quickly. 25 for EHT in the Parkway corridor, and then even above freezing in some parts at the shore as we go into Monday night. We look at your bus stop forecast for your Tuesday looking like this. You're going to want the winter coat as you drop the kids off or the grandkids off. Plenty of sunshine to go around as we go into Tuesday, and even at the shore as well, same story. Highs will be in the low 40s. That's about 5 to about 7 degrees below average for this time of the year. And then Tuesday night, clouds do start to thicken after midnight. Lows again should be all over the place. Maybe even some upper teens in the rural pine barrens, 32 over at the coast. Your inland 7-day forecast looking like this. Thursday, strong onshore wind. We do get that storm to come through, high of 53 degrees. Rain should be out fairly early on Friday here, but it's still going to be a fairly blustery day. It's going to be a mild one too. And then colder air comes in as we go throughout the weekend here. And as we go into Monday, we're going to watch out for a storm system here. As of right now, I think we're okay, but we will monitor it as we go into early next week. Speaking of our 7-day forecast, how about what's going on beyond our 7-day forecast? We do that for you on Snow Search. Meteorologist Sean Sublet at the Richmond Times-Dispatch and I look at next week's weather to give you some broader trends of what can happen as we go into Hanukkah and Christmas.